Hi, I'm Peter.
And I'm Kemia.
Welcome to the This and That Chat.
Take two.
Oh boy, take two.
Take two.
So let's do a quick recap of.
Are you gonna play sad music in this intro?
No, we
should.
still have our music going in the back a little bit.
Oh, yeah.
So here is what is going on, and we're gonna make this a quick story because it's a sad
60
story.
seconds.
We had. You're doing that again. Okay.
Only someone who heard it would know.
Yeah. So this week there is going to be a very special second episode that is going to be shown or heard because
we
messed up.
I want to say.
I messed up.
Let me just say. I'm going to stop this because now I've interrupted. For those who listen, they're going to know what a phenomenal episode we just had.
It was such a good episode.
The craziest episode we've ever had. The laughter I've only ever seen.
Should I post only my video on my side and just have it out there?
I feel like you should.
Well, hold on. Let's go back. Let's go back to square one.
Mm-hmm.
So as
we have new gear,
as you guys can see, there's new gear. We have new mics. The picture, I'm sure you guys can see the difference. New cameras, new lighting. There will be a picture on our Instagram so you guys can see our setup. That was a question that was actually asked on the comment section in our YouTube video, asking what our setup was. So you'll be able to get a picture of that. So we have a new setup, and because I like to do things the way I like to do things, I'm a little bit hard-headed. I did some testing, but not all testing. And
to be fair,
I messed up.
We don't test things before we record.
We just do stuff.
We just hit go.
Because we like to go.
And we just do that. So there was a moment where I don't know if there was a little beeping sound or something, and you said, "Is your camera still on?" I mean, you can hear it in the podcast because we're going to release the audio version of it. I almost feel like there should be a video version released, an audio version that is released with just our logo, and let people decide what they want to watch, because maybe they want to see. Especially I feel like you talked about the fact that you were a little bit butthurt over the fact that you go through all of this trouble and then you're not the star. You get to be the star. You did that on purpose.
No, hold on a second. Wait a second.
You told me.
Pause. Who brought this up right now? I wasn't going to bring it up again.
Bro, but they heard it already.
No.
If they heard the first.
You brought it back up because you want everyone to know that you're the star.
No.
You're like, oh, he talked about me being the star in the last episode that didn't work out. So I've got to make sure it's out there.
How funny that it was just my camera that was off. Just saying.
Well,
anyway,
hold on.
So you asked me.
Hold on. I asked you.
Was it still recording?
Yeah, I asked you. And you're like, there's a little red circle.
And you were like, oh, okay. Yeah. And then it turns out
it's actually a red square.
The wrong red circle.
It's a red square.
It's a red square. There is still a red circle, which is...
No, it should be a red square.
It is, but there is also a red circle.
No, but the little one should be a red square.
Oh, it could be. It's far.
Okay.
And I can't see it, but yeah.
But you see the red ring around the outside? Just making sure.
And there's a red light, and there's all these things that were missing
Holy
before.
cow, there's a red light, too.
There's a red light.
Bro, what are you doing?
You
sabotaged the last episode.
Right. Because I was trying to let you have the spotlight. So bottom line is that there's going to be options. If people are like, what happened in this episode? I need to see reactions.
So this is what I'm going to do. Because I don't want to mess stuff up. So I'm going to release this episode that we're recording on Monday, like normal. Nothing crazy. And then on Thursday, only on YouTube, I'm going to release the other episode.
Incorrect.
Why?
You're going to release this one tomorrow, like our regularly scheduled program.
Yes, boss.
Okay. And you're going to do the audio version release as well of the other one Thursday or later on that day, whatever. It doesn't matter. Okay.
I can't, boss.
Good.
I can't, boss.
You have to.
I can't, boss.
Why?
Because the podcast platform that we have, one episode a week.
So why Thursday?
On YouTube alone.
And how come some people record multiple episodes a week?
Because they pay a lot more for it. We're not there yet. I'll try. I will try. If I can, I will release both episodes tomorrow.
But couldn't it be released on, for example, like Spotify? Can't the audio
All of
version
it.
go on?
It's got to go through the podcast platform.
Okay, but what I'm saying is don't put this one, that's the audio, the video version. Don't put the audio of this one on Spotify. Only upload the other one to the audio versions, because really the audio version...
It doesn't work.
Why?
Because...
Is it automatically sent to those...
Automatic. I can't pick one or one of the other. It's just all the way through. So I will upload this episode because this is the one that's going to be accompanied with the video. And then I will attempt to upload the other one. I'll upload it. I'll try and see if I can do it Thursday.
So if for some reason it doesn't allow us to do that, then
it'll only be on YouTube, and I'll let them know, because on YouTube I can post every single day. It doesn't matter.
So we're gonna post the audio version on YouTube.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll post the audio version, and I'll also post the. I don't know if I'll do the video. I think maybe I'm just gonna use the clips.
Yeah,
there's some
the
good,
clips.
There's some good clips.
And really, I mean, we laughed mostly because of you. So.
Yeah.
I mean, wow.
Okay, so
either way, you're gonna get to see
something.
You're gonna get to hear, at least like in the old days, what happened.
It was a good episode, but
wow. But
instead of not putting out a video.
So this is the problem. We are re-recording. We just spent an hour and 15 minutes.
An hour and 15. It was a good episode.
We were posting something.
We were killing that episode.
We did nothing. The only one who was recording was you. I mean, it was...
Well, no, you were recording too.
Audio
not video.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. It's like, so this is take two, except, right, we cannot recreate what happened. We are not...
I'm going to post my entire video because there is so much in it that was so funny, and you're still going to be able to hear your side of it. I can't waste it. It's just...
You know what we should
gold,
do?
Some
you know
of
what
it.
we should do?
I'm going to be the star this week. No.
Literally, I said that at the beginning.
I know. I'm just joking.
Listen, I think we should have little stand-ins. You know? Couldn't you upload whatever that is? Like, let's say it's a picture, like a cartoon version of yourself, right? Mm-hmm. Let's say, couldn't you, instead of having your video playing, couldn't it be that on that side?
You know what would be hilarious?
And then it's just me, my little cartoon version of me on that side?
Well, you know what would be hilarious?
Are you
I'm listening.
Can that work?
If I can get, I'm going to look. There has to be something where you feed the sound into it, right? And by feeding the sound into it, it has a little character that moves its mouth and everything.
Bro, right now, Nikki is like, me.
I'm going to ask her.
Hello, did you not see her streaming platform? That's what she did.
She has a little thing?
She has a character that she created that moves when she talks.
Really?
Yes. And this is when she live streams when she's playing games.
Oh my goodness, that would be hilarious.
So I'm just saying, God forbid
I'm going to reach out to her.
That there are other malfunctions, because that's what happened, right? We were having a technical malfunction that we were not even aware of. That could be, you could have your own little thing and then you just fill me in, and that way it's almost like you're still seeing and interact. I don't know. It's just, I can't believe that we are here doing
know.
Take Two. And not only that, but we can't even do everything that we do.
recreate.
We can't
We're not
talk
gonna
about
have-
everything.
yeah, we're not gonna have the
because that was all
conversation.
in the moment, you know?
Yeah.
So I was thinking, though, about,
Well, we got to point out a couple things.
well, like my Ravens hat.
Yeah. And your Raven shirt. Yeah, we talked about that in detail.
Can you see it?
Yeah.
They can
Miss-
see it.
I still feel betrayed, even though we talked about it.
We did. So people are going to be like, tell us more, because they haven't heard the other one yet.
Well,
so
we'll just have to point them to the other one so they can enjoy that conversation in total. Because at the end of that conversation,
the problem,
there
let
is
me
a
just summarize.
hilarious moment.
Oh, yeah. The problem is, okay, that you're feeling betrayed because we're supposed to be a one-team family. And
No,
I
hold on.
like a team
That's
in
not what I
our
said.
division.
But that's
no,
not-
I'm just summarizing.
In your, what do you mean your division?
The
they're not-
Broncos and the Ravens are AFC.
Yeah.
So
That's
I'm
the
saying,
conference. You're talking stuff.
sorry, that's what I meant. Like, apparently you can't like anybody else.
It's not that. It's that you were a Broncos fan. Or you were a liar.
No, I have adopted my
Fallacies.
husband's team. Fallacies are
It's
gonna
came
stay.
back. That's fallacies.
Oh my gosh.
Fallacies.
Insane. Wow.
Listen, all I was saying is you lied to me, and I'm hurt.
No, you're not.
I'm
No, you are not. Oh my God. Bro, who do you think is watching this?
the pain.
Nene? And the twins? And they're like, Uncle Peter Rabbit is crying.
Listen to me. I for real.
Fallacies. Excellent example.
Listen, you and I have cheered for the Broncos for a
We
long
have.
time, and all of a
But
sudden,
have I
you
also not...
abandoned
Do
ship.
you not cheer? Oh, because I have gear now. That's what it is.
Yeah, you
It's the
abandoned
gear.
ship. You jumped into shark-infested waters.
Bro.
Into shark-infested. You know what?
Do I have a thing for Ravens?
Listen, I know you have a thing for Ravens, but I am gonna
They
tell
could
you.
possibly be the worst team ever. And I was drawn to them because they're Ravens.
Yeah. Okay.
That's it. It just so happened to be that they're amazing.
Whatever, bro. I
feel like you just called me pro.
did. I felt the.
Peter's words. Pro. Me translation bro.
Hold on.
But anyway, this whole thing that happened, it has taken us like half an hour, 40 minutes to reset and get everything going again. And it made me think about something.
Okay.
It made me think about Murphy's Law, right? Which is, you know
If
it.
something bad's gonna happen, it happens
No.
to you.
Everything that can go wrong will go wrong. Okay. And then it made me think about when it rains, it pours, and every present comes with strings. Sounds too good to be true. No good deed goes unpunished. What do all of these things have in common?
Negatives.
They're
negatives.
very negative sayings, and they're very popular sayings.
But people feel connected to those sayings.
I know.
Because they're living in that moment where they just feel no hope. It's like the Dementors from Harry Potter. When they come into the room, they're like, it just feels like all the joy was taken out of my life, out of the room. And that must be what it feels like for some people when they're like in the spots
in
where
the
they're
depths
just
of
like,
despair.
when they're like,
Do you know what it is to be in the depths of despair?
I'm about to find out.
No, I'm asking you.
Do I know? Yes, I know what it is, what it feels like to be in the depths.
That's why I like you, because
Of
you have an
despair.
imagination.
Why?
If you know, you know. That's just like a little Easter egg for other
No.
people.
What is it?
No, that's good. It's good.
I'm now Now it's ruined. Now that's the only thing I'm going to think about. What did I fall into?
Nothing. Nothing. You fell into nothing. Anywho, my point was there are these negative sayings, right? That someone created somewhere. Someone was hurt enough to say every present comes with string. That means someone hurt them in that. And that saying was said, and then all of a sudden it became a thing.
But hold on.
Wait,
What
I'm
if-
getting to it.
what
And
if-
you're going to say something right now about it. Okay? I'm just going to wrap it up right there. But if Murphy showed us the law of nature, okay, then is it just sayings, or is that just nature?
What?
My point is the negativity.
Okay.
Is it just nature? It isn't something we're creating. It's just there. And it's going to happen. And it's not because people are being negative or down or Eeyores or anything like that. It's out there in nature. It's part of the balance of positive and negative, that just exists out there. Because what you were going to say is that there's truth to these sayings, right?
No.
What were you going to say?
What if somebody said that every present comes with strings because they saw a bunch of presents that they were tied with string?
That's actually how I would think. That's actually really good.
I'm just
Right?
saying. Like,
But no
what-
good deed goes unpunished. Like, this is a good thing. Like, you're doing something good, and
There
somebody
are-
must have felt the sting of, I did something nice, and I got the short end of the stick for
well,
this.
Yeah, but it doesn't necessarily mean that they looked at it that negatively. Because maybe like somebody like no good deed goes unpunished, right? Maybe they were just like, man, I tried to help them. I tried to help somebody out, and they didn't care. They,
Well, I'm gonna put
they
an
made me
example
feel bad.
out there.
I'm like, I'm not gonna help them anymore, and then they move on and never think about it again.
I'm going to
But
put an
other
example
people
out
take
there.
it more.
I don't see how that can be a positive saying, is what I'm saying. That came out of a negative experience.
Okay.
Okay. So we have experienced that where we have done something for someone else at the request sometimes of someone else, and then they leave us holding the bag,
Okay,
right?
a couple times.
At a couple of times, right? And so it's
I think
like
we're on. You know,
we're on the same wavelength.
Fool me once, shame on me. Fool me twice, shame on you. Fool me thrice.
There's another one. Someone was fooled enough that they had to count. What is an acceptable amount of ways for you to fool me that, hey, that one's on you? I cast shame on you for that.
Only
it's
the
like,
first one. Where I'm like,
Wait.
yeah,
Fool me once.
shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me.
and thrice?
Fool me thrice, I don't know.
Wait.
Google.
I don't think there's thrice.
I've heard it.
Have you?
Yeah, let's see.
Hey, Google is back. Anyway, my point being is that I'm sure
A show came out. It's called The Fool Me Once. Oh, here we go.
the saying. Oh, my water.
And there's no thrice.
No, we just made that up right now.
I did.
Well, bottom line is that we have had that experience, right? Where someone has asked us, "Hey, can you do me a favor?" Right? And hey, honestly, I'm the type of person, you're the same type of person. If we have the ability to do a favor for someone, right? I'm not going to say yes to you unless I'm willing to do that. Because if I'm not, I'll tell you, sorry, can't. Okay? So, can you do me a favor? Sure. What is it? Do this for me, right? And then you do it, and then there's a negative outcome to that, right? that to me is like, that's where that came from, right? Where we have experienced that, but that isn't anything we created. It's just out there, right? They say that bad things come in threes. I don't know.
Maybe that's where I was thinking thrice.
Maybe. Or
you-
then it's
okay,
three
hold on.
times it's a charm.
Oh, 3 times a charm.
You
But
know?
that's a positive one.
Right. So there's
Okay, so hold on. So bad things come in 3. Do you believe it?
I don't feel that I have ever counted the bad things that have happened to say, oh wow, they do come in threes. I know we did an episode about this because it just
Did
so
we?
happened. Yeah. It actually, I think, is called Bad Things Come in Threes.
Really?
Yeah. And then this, because Nikki was talking to me about this, that she had heard that episode. And then the very next episode is when we stayed in the horrific Airbnb. And then we went to the horrific hotel. And she was laughing so much because she said, you guys did an episode about bad things come in threes, but the bad things hadn't even happened yet. You guys were talking about things that were so small in comparison to what was coming next week. And that's when everything happened. In my experience, when bad things happen, it's like a vomit. It's everywhere and a lot and all at once. Okay, so there's too many things happening. It's just you can't catch a break.
Yeah,
It's just
we've
like
had that
one
happen
after
a couple
another.
times.
Oh, in our life,
my gosh.
100%.
I can think of just a few instances where it was just a trajectory of just one after the other, and you look back and you're like,
And then you were
Can
like,
you
oh,
run me over
that's
one
what-
more time?
That's when they said, when it rains, it pours. I've never really understood that saying, okay? Because it doesn't always pour when it rains. So I don't really get why that was a thing. And I'm a person who likes that kind of weather. We talk about this last week?
I think so, yes.
Or did I have this conversation with you? Nikki also told me that there's things where she has to think back and think, did we actually have a conversation?
Or did you hear it on
did
the
she hear
podcast?
it on the right? And then she knows because it feels like that, like you're having a conversation, right? But this week, I feel like we can't have talked about it. This week,
I want to say
on Monday,
I think we talked about it on the podcast.
I don't even know how
You
that
mentioned it.
Maybe. If not, I'm mentioning it again. But anyway, there was this day that was just foggy and dreary and so beautiful. And I walked into work with such a smile. I want to say that it was a Monday or Tuesday this week. And no rain.
Oh,
it
it
was
did happen
just
this week.
heavily foggy and dark and cloudy. And I walked in with such a smile. And I said to the front desk girls.
It was Tuesday.
I said to the front desk girls, I was like, isn't it such a beautiful day? And one of them said to me, you're being sarcastic, obviously. And I was like, no. And I was like, oh, maybe because of my cheery personality, people associate that with you love the sun and the warmth and all that stuff. But truly inside, my heart is black. And this is, what did I tell you? It was vampire weather. Didn't I say that?
Yep.
Because vampires can go out during that time. Oh my God. And they were like, well, you mean to be home in this weather? And I was like, no. I
Well,
know
I
I would
like-
love to live in Seattle. If it wasn't
Well, we've talked about this.
for political leanings, I would have loved, or London, they say that it's always raining and always dreary.
Do you remember I told you that I would want to live in Seattle, but there was
I do remember
was a
this.
movie. There
For
was a
Sleepless
movie.
in Seattle?
Sleepless in Seattle. That solidified that for me because
Okay.
the entire movie, it rained every single day.
That's why you're
And it was
my twin.
It was so beautiful. Everything was wet, and all the rocks and everything were like shiny, and like it just like it was just beautiful.
I don't remember that in the movie. I don't remember that being the aesthetic of the movie.
Yeah, it rained every single day.
I mean, and listen, I get it.
And
There's
they lived
times
on that houseboat that always was.
it's not that I don't enjoy the sun, because there's times where you just go out there and this, like, I love blue, and my favorite sky, well, no, that's a lie. I love so many different skies. I'm like a spacey kind of girl. You know, I realize that. I love the
You?
moon.
You
Not being
spacey?
spacey mentally. I'm saying I love the moon. I love looking at the sky when it's just all the colors and the clouds.
It was
And
this week too where I called you and I said,
I want to say it was Monday.
look at the moon.
I know. And it was like a
Yeah,
spotlight.
it was beautiful.
I had to do a video
The
of
thing
this.
is, there was a lot of clouds, but there was this open space where the where the clouds were like wrapped around the moon, and it was still early. It was like 6 o'clock in the morning, 6:30 in the morning,
It
whatever.
was not.
What time was it?
It was at night.
That's when I pulled you to the front of the house.
That's what
I'm talking about when we were driving to work.
Oh, okay, I see.
But like there was just like this like there's been a very predominant moon this week.
Oh, it was the week of the full moon. The wolf moon, in fact.
The wolf moon. Mm-hmm. They should have a raven moon.
Or do they?
They don't have a raven moon. Google. No.
Stop.
No. Are you saying there is a raven moon?
No, I've never seen that before. There might be, but not that I've ever seen that.
No.
But anyway, I enjoy when the sun kisses your face and it's warm. I don't enjoy its heat, you know. But if you had to make me choose, I am a moon girl for sure. The dark, the dreariness, like to me that is not sad. That is
Yeah, but a
joy and
a
life
full
and
moon,
beautiful,
a full moon, a bright full moon
mesmerizing.
is so cool.
It's
so cool. You go outside and it feels like, there's a light on somewhere.
you know what I wonder? I wonder if we enjoy the moon that way because we can see the moon. You can sit there and you can see it with binoculars. You can see it not with a telescope, right? You can see it like that, or you can just sit out there and look at it and you see the different color, right? The gray parts where the craters are and stuff like that. And you can really enjoy it versus the sun. You can't look at it. If we could see the sun, would we be terrified of the sun or would we feel like,
have you ever seen
wow,
a satellite
I
telescope?
have. And it looks like
It's
an
explosions.
active volcano.
It's constant explosions.
I think I would be terrified.
Would you go to the moon?
No.
If we were 100 years into the future and there was development where there's like, there's stores on the moon and there's like a little hotel and you can go vacation on the moon, would you go?
How do you get there?
You walk
How do you get there?
on a spaceship.
So with everything the spaceship has to do to get there now?
Yeah, of course. How other way would you get there?
Well, I would think 100 years into the future, maybe they've developed some sort of like a portal
Like
or
teleportation?
just, I don't know. Like you just like,
Like break down your molecules and send you? I
know,
would
like you
not go into that.
no, of course not.
If you
No,
imagine-
but like
okay,
an
you imagine you go
elevator.
in there. You imagine you go in there, and when you're getting reconstituted on the other side, they put your left arm on your right side, and your right arm on your left side. So you walk around, and your arms are like this.
Bro,
I'm just saying.
that would be a lot of testing that would have to happen.
And
for
how
that.
many people would die?
Exactly. But how
But
many people would also sign up? That's the thing that is very intriguing, right? In this day and age, I think, especially here in the United States or in very modernized countries, it is virtually impossible for you to experiment on humans without there being outcry over it. Okay? Maybe in third world countries,
on.
communist countries that are close to the world.
I have a completely different thought process.
And I'm going to say why. They can experiment on you here, but they experiment on you with you volunteering to be the experiment.
Of course.
That's what I'm saying. By force. I'm
They
saying
pay.
like rounding people up and then taking them like lab rats
okay.
somewhere. It may be in a third world country, right? But here, they're like, oh, do you want to colonize Mars? Oh, please sign me up.
Aren't there already people that are signed up
People are signed up.
to go to Mars and be
They
part
have
of?
no idea what they're doing. They haven't watched Alien, clearly. There's no
aliens, bro.
Bro, there are foreign life
I got
forms
it. I'm sure
that
there
can
is.
get into your bloodstream and just kill you. Okay. Weather,
Not
storms.
the way. I don't know. Not the way. Well, hold on. I have two series.
Maybe
of,
they think that they're not going to work and they're just going to be lazy and they're just going to be playing games all day. I don't know what they're thinking.
Two series of thoughts.
Okay.
One is that they just don't exist and it's a made up thing. It's really fun and people just go off with it. Two is that they pass by.
You've already done this
They
before.
looked. What do you mean?
We've already talked about this on the chat.
Okay.
I feel like I'm having deja vu to
I
what you
just
said.
had deja vu with you.
Oh.
You just said the same thing twice.
What?
I don't remember what it is, but you did.
It can't be about the earlier podcast.
No.
Okay.
You said the same thing about something that you said in a previous podcast. And now I don't remember what.
It was about the dreariness that you thought I had said in the podcast, but it happened this week, so it's impossible. Either way.
Man, you know what? I'm having conversation fatigue.
That's because we've just finished an hour and 15 minutes.
I know, but even without that, I have conversation fatigue.
I feel that sometimes.
Where I don't know what was said where and how and who and with what.
But that's you always, though.
Yes, but it's very much so.
I think you only keep the information, not the timestamp. So
I never keep the timestamp.
Right, that's what I'm saying. You don't keep the timestamp, but you do remember.
But you do.
But I can't help it.
You make me feel bad about it.
No, I can't help it. It just happens.
Here it is again, feeling sad.
Oh, Nene. Uncle Peter Rabbit is sad.
Listen, for real, the way you keep timestamp, I don't get it. Where does it go? That's why you're so spacey. Because you're using all of your brain function to remember when it was that I said something so you can call me out on it.
Bro, I will never forget. I had this conversation with somebody else, okay? We were in a meeting. It was at work. And I said, I know you're lying.
I forgot to press record.
No, I know you're lying. I can tell when you're lying. Do you know
why?
why?
Do you know how many times... Look,
yeah,
I have anxiety right now. I am okay.
Really?
I am going to interrupt you. I have so much anxiety right now because I can't see the other side of your camera, which is the reason why what happened. Okay. Quick check. Red light on. Square, yes, and little square. We're good. Okay, mine's working. 1, 2, 3. This is recording. Okay, go ahead.
So.
Anxiety, bro.
That's terrible. I feel like that's going to come through on the podcast.
Oh, they're good. I'm sure they're going to feel a little bit of it.
I didn't feel it until you said it.
No, but we're good now. We just did it.
Because now I feel like that's why you're a little distracted.
Where am I distracted?
I don't know. I just kind of feel like you're a little distracted.
You feel like I'm distracted?
Just feel like you're a little like here, but not entirely
Are you sure about them 5 minutes?
Are you sure about those 5 minutes?
Are you sure about those 5 minutes?
That's the part I did.
I said it first.
I know, and then I followed it up with the second time he said it.
So you took it away from me, and
no,
then I get yelled at?
I'm complimenting you.
No, you did.
Do it.
Come on.
Do it.
Why Are you sure about them 5 minutes?
All wet?
Why is all the... Why is the carpet all wet, Margot?
I don't know. No, you did it wrong.
I did it wrong.
Bro, I can't.
What is it?
It's Todd.
Why is the carpet all wet, Todd?
I don't know, Margot. We should actually be doing that backwards.
We should be. Go ahead.
No, that's a family vacation for anybody who's watched that movie. Probably our favorite Christmas movie.
Let's talk about a Christmas vacation moment. Did we finish what we were talking about?
No, but that's okay.
Can we go back to it?
Sure. No, but okay.
Yes, we're going to. We just have to do a deviation.
Okay, go. Go on now.
I feel scolded, Van.
With the smallest little voice.
No, I feel scolded.
How do you feel
That's
scolded?
the worst. That's like my mom sitting over in the corner looking at me, like right before she pulls the chancleta, bro.
Bro, what is that?
I'm serious. You're just like,
Go on.
yeah. When we get home, I'm going to take my belt off, and I'm going to make you remember who is in charge.
That's terrible.
And then
Damn.
this right here.
Whoa.
Ooh. Shuddering.
Quick, what does shuddering mean?
When you're like, shake.
How do you spell it?
SHUDDERING. Wow. Yeah?
Spelling bee champ right here. Do you know
Thank
how
you.
some people spell shuddering?
With a T.
And what does that shuddering mean?
Those are shutters for the door, for the windows.
Bro, you're so sexy right now.
Okay, question. Because now we've had 2 podcasts, right? So we're like mixed back.
I'm so
Where was it that I
confused.
called you the dictionary? This episode or
Last
last
one.
Is last episode.
See how my
Wow,
my
we
time
just
stamp works
flipped
for
it.
you? Do you see that?
It flipped.
Do you see?
Mm-hmm.
You need it.
Okay, hold on. Christmas vacation moment.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So this week, this past weekend, yesterday. Bro, what are you doing? Why are you gonna...
What?
We're on video.
What did I do?
Everyone saw that you just did that to me.
What did I do?
Do you see the abuse? Hold on. Do you see the abuse that I have to take?
Bro.
Look, hold on.
Go cry me a river. Oh, Nene, look. Go feed a rabbit. It's sad.
Bro. Okay. What was I saying? Oh, yesterday. So yesterday I had a couple of the guys come over, right? We wrapped up the big
Gumbo
gumbo
limbo.
limbo tree in the back. It's something we've been wanting to do for years. We've talked about it forever. But this year, when Home Depot went to, was it Home Depot or Lowe's? Lowe's went to 75% off on all their Christmas lights. I bought 3,000 lights to put on the tree. It wasn't enough. I need like another 1,000 lights to finish up the tree. But we wrapped up the tree, right? We did that whole thing, and I rerouted some of the lighting in the backyard so that the backyard would be on a timer and we wouldn't have that darkness back there. And that came because we redid all of the lighting on the front of the house so that we wouldn't come home to a dark house. Long story short.
Too late. Come on.
Bro, come on, man.
Bro, what is that? You can't see.
Come
Long
on.
story short.
Come on.
Already gone on too long. Conclusion.
Horrible. I haven't even started the story I'm going to share.
What?
I'm giving context.
Oh my god.
You're hitting the mic. Your bouncing is hitting the mic. Okay. So. All right. So I don't do electricity. I'm afraid of it. Come on, man. All right. I'm going to not look at you. I don't do the electricity stuff, right? So there is a switch out there that didn't have a plug.
Wow, that's the story we're telling.
Yeah, it's a Christmas story. It's the Christmas
Got
vacation.
it. I'm with you now.
Okay.
Okay, locked in. Go.
Right. So I played a little bit of the electrician, and I made sure all the power was shut off to it. Whatever. I hooked up. I put the what's it called? The outlet. Right. I set it up. I put it in a weatherproof box. I made sure everything's connected the right way. And then I go inside and I flip the switch to turn it on, and it just won't turn on the lights of the house. It just refused to turn on the lights of the house. and I left. I just left it like that, and I was like, I just got to think about it. I got to think about it. I got to think about
I
it.
mean, you did come in and out, in and out,
Like
in and out. You
100
kept trying that over and over.
And I
again.
would take it apart and put it back together, and take off the switch and put it back together, and take off the outlet, put it back together. It just over and over, and nothing would work. And then I come inside, and I'm like, okay, I'm done. We left. We were out of the house for like 4.5 hours, right? And all of a sudden, you say to me, babe.
Well, just rewind a little bit. You shared the issue with me because I didn't even know you had an issue to begin with.
Right.
So
You
when you
just-
say that,
You just saw me come in and out 87 times.
yeah, I thought you were just working on something. I didn't know what was going on. And then you said, I don't understand what's going on out there.
I don't understand what's going on. And all of a sudden, it wasn't right away. It was like sometime
yeah,
later.
I had to cook.
Yeah. You're like, the switch on the roof. And I'm like, the switch on the roof. Oh my goodness. This is
That's
so
it.
exciting. That's it. So exciting. So
You
exciting.
can rest.
So I come home, right? We get into the house, and we're running to take a shower to get ready because the games are gonna start. And I'm like, I've got to go out there. I gotta get this thing on. I've got to see it. It's gotta work. I go out there. I flip the switch. I turn it on, and nothing.
Nothing.
No power.
And you're like,
Now I'm baffled.
Get it. I don't get
Now
it.
I'm baffled, right? And if you've seen the movie Christmas Vacation, I am Clark in the front of the house, and I'm literally about to kick the reindeer and Santa, right? I'm about to lose it. This is it. Like, right? And then all of a sudden,
I
come
had
inside.
this moment where I
Right.
was like, let me just go out to go look at something else, but I flipped a different switch.
Right. You flip the switch not to help me.
Not.
You just flip the switch to turn on the light outside in a certain spot, and I go walking out there like I'm like
And you're
huffing and
like,
puffing. Yeah. And all of a sudden, the GFI switch that is on, all of a sudden has power because the little light turned on. And I go running, I hit the reset button, and I pop in the thing. The lights go on, and if you could see us, Ketmi and I are jumping in the backyard, high-fiving each other, excited that it was figured out. And what we came to realize after that was that I was switching the wrong switch the entire time because we hadn't used that in such a long time. That was part of our fire pit.
Yeah.
So you're talking about a year and a half that we haven't used it,
Interesting.
or more, because it was a switch for the fire pit. And
But anyway,
I
it
never
wasn't
put
even
two and two
discu-
together.
But still, we were still thinking we were hitting the other switch. It wasn't until at night when we're shutting everything down.
Right, we were
that
turning.
I went to go
it was
turn off
it's
the
at
light.
1:30 in the morning because we watched the fights last night.
Yeah.
And you're like, you're reaching out, you're calling out to me like, babe, come here, look. Can you believe it? Look what it was. And it was the other switch on the other side.
And that was the switch that I turned on for a completely different reason.
Yep.
And it was just that moment
And it
where
was that
like,
moment.
oh,
So
that
it was
switch.
literally me grabbing and like, fireworks, and we had the lights on in the backyard, and it was
Yeah.
like, so funny.
So I don't know why we talked about Christmas movies, but
I don't know. We got into the Christmas. How funny. In the previous podcast, we talked about Christmas songs.
Wow.
And then now we just talked Christmas movies.
That just goes to show you that we have like lingering thoughts about stuff.
I'm sure.
But anyway, we decided that instead of just putting out the audio version,
Did I
we're
kill you?
good. We're good. The audio version of the episode that we recorded, that we should record a video one because so many people, again, second week, so many positive responses. And So we we were like, okay, take two.
Take two.
And it's hilarious because in the last one, I had cried so much from laughing. So much that I was trying to just like breathe. Like, I feel that there's one episode that I remember when we were still recording in the other place in which I laughed like that. I don't feel like I've laughed like that again.
No, it's been a little while.
And
when have I ever laughed?
No, but not on the podcast. I've seen you laugh like that, but my goodness, the day you remember, the day that I woke up laughing in the middle of the night and I couldn't stop laughing.
Yes.
And it was this type of laugh where I can't breathe. I was dreaming and something in my dream made me laugh and I didn't realize I was laughing out loud that way. And it woke me, but because I don't know if it was an automatic thing or what's going on. I can't shut it down. So it became sort of a maniacal laughter because I was trying to stop laughing because I couldn't breathe.
You didn't
and
know
I couldn't.
I
didn't know what was happening.
But you laugh in your sleep, though. We've talked about this before.
I did not know like this, though. Okay,
Yeah.
my dreams are so funny.
You've woken me up sometimes with this like crazy laughter, where I'm just like, "What in the world is going on over there?"
Anyway, when we got up to reset, I went to go, just to the bathroom, whatever, and I did one of those where you pass the mirror, and I was like, wait, and I come back, bro, my eyeshadow, my mascara, everything was like, I look like a sad clown. Okay. Hilarious. I was like, man, for you to run like that, you either ugly cried, or you died laughing.
Yeah.
So it was great. I hope people enjoy the episode.
The episodes.
The episodes, I know, but they're not going to be released in order. So there's this mystery that we're building.
I have a question
for the other one.
I have a question. Should I piggyback the other episode and just throw it on the back end of this? And just make it a long video. So it'll be like a 2-hour podcast.
No.
But it'll just be sitting on the back end of it.
No, it has to be separate.
Separated?
Yeah.
Okay.
Did you just say separated?
Separately.
Okay. My ears, I'm partially deaf. So
I don't know. Maybe I said separated. I don't know.
I think it's like the way you say. Oh no, it's not recording. How fast did your heart drop? You were like, I'm done with life.
I would just quit. I would package up all the new stuff and send it all back.
Listen, great cameras though.
Amazing.
Great.
That's one thing we did see. We did see that we have some
really phenomenal. And I'm loving this old timey microphone look. Mm-hmm. Oh, I'm loving it so much.
All right.
Anyway, wrapping it up. It's
playoff Sunday. We'll figure it out today, tomorrow. This episode, the one that.
Why don't we do like an afternoon special and you just upload it to the afternoon?
Because I need to figure out how to get you talking on the side. I'm going to talk to Nick.
Yeah.
Let's leave the second episode to the wind. What do you mean no?
No, it's so good. People are going to be confused.
Okay. Let me see what I do.
All right.
And I will make things happen the way things happen. Yes?
No.
Bro, you want me to make miracles? I'm not a miracle worker. I've got to put this video together. And it is now 5 minutes till playoff time. So I'm going to be up late tonight.
Yes, but we're off tomorrow.
You just said that like, I don't care. You do whatever you got to do.
This was your bed. You sleep in it now. Don't you drag me along with you.
Okay.
You wanted to record.
I do.
You wanted video.
Hold on. Enjoy this video. Enjoy the next one. We've got some good stuff. It's gold.
Always.
It's all gold today. It's all gold today. Gold. Bro, you just find stuff to like. What are you doing? I don't know anymore. I don't know what to do with you. I don't know.
Bro, you need to
Okay.
do a close up of your face.
Listen, hold on.
Okay. Oh, my head.
I'm gonna be straight. You're done talking today, okay? No more.
No more talking.
You can't say anything to me anymore today because my brain can't take it.
Bro, one more thing.
Okay.
We are on opposing teams today. First time ever. We're going into a playoff game. Both of us
Yes.
cheering for the other side.
Yes.
This is exciting. I'm all for it. Can't wait to do another recording and see what happened. Predictions.
Bills are gonna win.
By
10.
points. 10. Bro, I'm calling overtime.
10 points.
Bye.
No overtime. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed the episode. I hope you enjoy the other episode. Like, subscribe, share, watch us on YouTube. All of your favorite podcasts. Comment like crazy. The comments have been so much fun.
The comments
have been so much fun. For those of you who are not taking the time to comment, you're
We
fired.
cast shame.
Straight to jail.
Go directly to jail.
Directly to jail. Do not pass go. Do not collect $200. Directly to jail. Anyways, we love doing this. This is so much fun.
I love you.
I love you too. Wow, we did that on. I think that's the first time that we've ever proclaimed
Our love for each other.
on air.
Ever.
Tonight, I celebrate my love to you.
That's not what I thought you were going to sing. Tonight is the night.
The moon is so bright.
No, I don't think that's what it is. But it's
That's why
the
they
lady in the trailer.
call it the Bella Noche.
Is it? Note. Note?
What are the words?
Who knows?
Ah,
We're
we're not
not.
doing this right Goodbye. Share it. Tell people. Do all that good stuff. Bye-bye.
See you next time.
Till the next one.